Hey VC, this is a response to Carsten Olsen's 250 subscribers contest, which is about Prince and about Danish musicians. Anyway, I remember when I first heard about Prince, which was probably around the time of maybe the 1999 album, when I was a teenager, and I remember hearing that he played 27 musical instruments, was like a prodigy or something, and that was very impressive. And uh, of course, was familiar with his hits from my teen years, I guess. And then subsequently, I went on to have a roommate who was obsessed with Prince, uh, more so than I could tolerate, I have to say, because he wasn't to my mind, he wasn't discriminating. Uh, and some of Prince's output, I don't know. Um, like his first two albums, what I remember of them, which isn't much, I'd probably give them another chance if I found them cheap today. Um, but just the cover, the artwork, the photos of Prince on those early albums of him, like usually naked or almost naked, they just look so cheesy to me. I just couldn't take it seriously. And then that roommate watched, Prince's movies, and he made me watch the movie Under a Cherry Moon, which remains one of the worst movies I have ever seen. But aside from all that, I do love a lot of Prince's music, although I haven't really paid attention or heard anything that I liked since the album that has Sexy MF on it. And I think I liked a couple of songs on that album. But anyways, that's been a long time. And he's had some crazy, uh, you know, gone in some strange directions. I guess like Little Richard before him, he's gone really religious and, been freaky, and I don't know where he is now. He said some sort of crazy things, but I mean, he's a genius, obviously. And then I ended up having a brother-in-law who was really obsessed with Prince, maybe even more so than my roommate. And he had like every Prince bootleg that existed, and just had literally hundreds of bootlegs, and would see him at Paisley Park or wherever where he would play, where you would show up and hope you would get to see him. And I guess he's seen Prince a number of times that way. Anyway, so what do I think of Prince? That's what I think of Prince. Show Prince collection. Okay, so um, I'm not going to be able to find my 7-inch singles because I'm a mess, as you can only slightly tell maybe from this. I'm trying to think if I could find my Prince cassette tape fast enough not to be too annoying here. Yes. Okay. I worked as assistant manager of a record store in the Washington D.C. area, and I don't know why. I guess I had wanted controversy, and I don't collect tapes. I'm not a tape person. I guess I listened to tapes a little bit back then, but I didn't really buy tapes. I always bought things on album or CD, and then I would copy things to tape, for myself to listen to. But anyway, somehow I ended up buying this new, and this has both Dirty Mind and Controversy on one cassette, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how it does for sound quality doing that, but it's two whole albums on one tape, which is pretty neat. One album on each side. Anyway, on to the LPs and 12 inches. So, first one I have in my collection is his third album, which is Dirty Mind, which I'll get to more in a minute. And Controversy, which is his fourth album, which is a great song. I love the song Controversy. It's just one of the most funky, rockin', make you move kind of songs that there is, really. 1999. People still like to party like it's 1999. Of course, when that song was written, that meant partying like sometime in the future. Now it's partying like sometime in the past. eventually it'll be Parting Like Sometime in the Distant Past. So it's sort of funny how that song sort of has taken on different meanings over time. Probably not going to keep this 12-inch, but this is Prince, Let's Pretend We're Married. This is Purple Rain, of course. Probably the best-selling Prince album of all time, I would guess. Although this copy is bad and I need to get a better upgrade copy at some point. Sign of the Times. And then the Sign of the Times 12-inch. And I actually love this song. This is my favorite song from the album Sign of the Times. Although this has some good stuff on it. But Sign of the Times is just my favorite song on that album. It just, I like that rhythm sound, that dun dun dun. Anyway, and it's a moving story, that song. Anyway, so that's my Prince collection. Aside from my 7-inches, I know I have Purple Rain on purple 7-inch. I don't know where that is right now. I remember I got When Doves Cry when that came out on 7-inch single, so I know I have both those two singles. I might have one or two others, but those are the ones I remember buying when they came out. So those are just great songs. My 3 favorite Prince albums, I would have to say definitely Dirty Mind would be one of them. Then I would say Purple Rain for sure. And then it would be between Sign of the Times and 1999, and I think I would have to say 1999. Okay, and now maybe to explain those picks real quick. Again, I need to listen to For You and his second album, which is just called Prince, as an old person to see if I can tolerate the goofy cover art. But I love Dirty Mind. I mean, and the songs on it that I like so much, I like Dirty Mind, When You Were Mine, Uptown. Those are my favorite songs on the Dirty Mind album. And it just has a really nice sound. This would make a great like driving album, maybe. I don't know. Too bad that I missed out on that. Being a young person with a car, cruising for chicks, playing Prince, maybe. That never happened in my life. Let's see. Purple Rain, of course. Almost every song is a great song on Purple Rain. So many good songs. It's understandably a classic. Maybe that's my favorite, but I've also played that one more, so I don't know. Controversy, unfortunately, I don't like the rest of the album as much as I like the song Controversy. So, and 1999, it's a double album, a lot of songs. I love Delirious, Little Red Corvette, 1999. So side 1 is awesome. I love Automatic. Anyway, so that's how I feel about Prince, more or less. Again, I stopped paying attention and listening so much around the time of, gosh, I can't even find it here in this list. But I mean, I like the song Kiss. I like Raspberry Beret. So I like some of the songs on the albums afterwards. I like Bad Dance. But again, I haven't really paid attention to what he's done for the past, I don't know, 15 years or something. Just what I've heard hasn't really done it for me. But I don't mind being educated in that regard. I like to keep an open mind. Okay, Danish artists and show Danish albums. Unfortunately, I mean, I went to Wikipedia to see if I could have any success with this part of the contest, and I saw that there were maybe some hard rock or heavy metal Danish artists, but I don't really listen to that much of that kind of music exactly. But I did find one thing. Laid Back, the song White Horse, was a hit song when I was in my late teens. It was just a really neat, unusual dance song, I guess about doing heroin. Anyway, and the flip side was a song called So We So. I'm assuming that's the pronunciation. Anyway, and I love the flip side of that single. So I've been looking for this album for years, and then finally found it. And unfortunately, it was a disappointment. But I still love both those songs. And I actually have 2 copies of that 7-inch single. So that's 3 Danish records I have. No. Anyway, so that's all I could come up with without doing lots more research, I guess, or watching other people's videos. But anyway, that's all I got, Carsten. Anyway, congratulations on the 250 subscribers. You're obviously doing a better job than I am. I'm a disorganized mess, so I hope it's not. I've gone to almost 11 minutes already again. So, see, this is why people stop listening, tune out, etc. Hello to Denmark. One day, we'd all like to visit. See you.